Hey, what is up, everyone? So yesterday I was browsing the Steam coming soon and new releases section, which I do pretty often, and I saw this game that was essentially like a Diablo 1 style ARPG. Now, I'm a huge fan of ARPGs. I absolutely love the Diablo franchise. Well, the good ones anyways, so just Diablo 1 and 2, not 3 and 4. Um, and yeah, it just looked like a fun time. It's called Tower of Kalamanvo. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. I've played about 2 hours of it on my own. Made it pretty far. It's really hardcore, very reminiscent of Diablo 1 rather than 2, but I think that there's a little bit of crossover there. It's a much slower game, very hardcore. And yeah, I just want to play more of it. I'm going to start a new file. I'm pretty sure that I can just continue like a previous save on my previous one, but we're just going to start over because I kind of messed my build up. But yeah, that is what we're doing today. So let's jump right into this. Should be a fun time. It is Saturday and we're just chilling. We are just gonna chill on some old school stuff. Old school modern. Modern old school. Let's make a female this time. Make the usual, my Scylla. So I think I'm gonna start with the bow. I pretty much used the bow last time once I found it after starting with the sword and board because man, you gotta really kite. So I think I'm just gonna try to make a straight archer build this time and see how we go. Yeah. I'm gonna pick a shield for my offhand because I'm pretty sure I'll find a melee weapon pretty fast. We're going to play Iron Man mode since I'm kind of playing Iron Man mode anyways. So let's just make it official. Basically hardcore if you're coming from Diablo and I guess like Path of Exile and stuff. I believe this game is a solo developer and it's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good from what I've seen so far. I do have some opinions of certain things already, but I'm not ready to make any judgments yet because it's so early on. You kind of have to play these types of games longer than just a couple of hours to really, see enough of it because, it's so random. It's randomly generated. The items are random. So my first run, I might have just gotten like really lucky or unlucky. We'll just have to see. I do wish that I can make the minimap opacity like a little less. I don't like that it's like solid. I'm missing a lot here, buddy. The RNG is not helping me. Hey, Canister, what's up, dude? It's because you're not studying, man. I told you go study. You got exams, buddy. I don't do 1 to 2 damage. I don't do shit for damage. I was just talking about how I don't find shields. And the first thing we find is a shield. It's got less raw defense though. So one thing that's cool about this is every weapon just has like skills that you unlock as you level up your character, your stats. So you don't need to find those skills and there's no like skill tree. You kind of just get them when you hit certain stat limits. But you do find like tomes, spell books basically, that give you like your magical spells. But those require, of course, like intelligence and stuff like that. And then like everything else, it's all just based off of your character stats for requirements and everything else. I haven't seen enough of the item pool to know if it's like gonna offer a whole lot of variety and diversity in builds. Because again, it's only been 2 hours that I've played this. But that is what we're gonna find out today. No studying for you? So are you done with your exams now? Is that what that means? See, it throws a lot at you, like, immediately. It's definitely like a no fucks given kind of ARPG. Yeah, man. Dude, I'm tickling these things. Maybe starting with a sword and board is the better way to go. I definitely started doing more damage in the beginning. I feel like I found some items pretty quickly, though. It took me a long-ass time to even get, like, one drop for my first try. I would imagine that, like, drop rates are just randomized completely, regardless of, like, the mode you picked. I would highly doubt that you get more drops in hardcore. So it's just RNGesus on my side. Just not studying right now? Well, that's not good, dude. I like these ghoul things, the way they move. They remind me of lickers from Resident Evil 2. You know what? I leveled up, didn't I? I should probably put those stats in. I don't think that any stats like directly affect range damage. Every point increases melee, I think. Physical prowess, every 5 points increases the lower and upper damage of melee weapons. Somewhere, yeah, right here. Range weapon, get no strength bonus. So that means that I would just want to raise attack rating. And I think agility is speed. We definitely want more speed. Let's go 3-2 for now. Which also unlocked my first weapon skill here, elemental shot. I think it's just a random element, yeah. Well, wouldn't... I mean, I get what you're saying. It's part of the charm, I think, you know? You need to see the arrow slowly gliding across the whole room. Because it is slow. I guess it is like a mandatory thing, huh? I think Path of Exile is much faster, but even that, like, that's a much faster game. And if in relation to the move speed in that, they still travel pretty slow. So, you're not wrong. There we go, spellbook. What do we get? Fireball. So I'm probably not going to go any intelligence on this run. I spread my stats way too thin last time because I was kind of trying everything out. And I was reading that this game is super hardcore, and like I didn't die for 2 hours. I made it pretty far, I feel. I think I made it up like 6 or 7 floors. I don't know how many floors there are. And I could just like continue that file. But let's just start over and focus on having a better build this time. Supposed to be an archer the whole time. I could also turn off these enemy highlights, the outlines. But I find it much more useful to just keep them on. Oh. Did not see that guy somehow. Oh, it's a mimic. At least it's not like Dark Souls where it just like eats you. That'd be pretty funny actually. Just another one. Oh. So what are you doing? You just chilling, Canister? Literally just chilling, sitting there not studying. Playing some Gamma. I don't know if you actively play Gamma. I would imagine you do, since pretty much everyone does that watches it. Seems like anyways. Sometimes when you pick items up, the offset is a little off. I also noticed that when you're clicking on enemies, sometimes you can't just like hold it on them. Yeah, like you can't just hold your click down on an enemy. You'll immediately move. So you have to hold shift to make sure that you're standing still. Minor quality of life annoyance coming from pretty much every polished ARPG. Not something that you want. You don't want to be holding on an enemy to attack it and then just suddenly move out of the way or run towards it and have it, you know, get a free hit on you. So I would like that changed. That's something I noticed like immediately. You have to hold shift a lot. You need to reinstall Windows to fix gamma? What the hell? Well, all I can say to you is if you plan on playing 9.3 still, make sure you back it up or just be very careful with that drive that has it. I've been playing a lot of Gamma off stream, working on some stuff. It's in the making as we speak. They're just going to be coming out a little slower as I focus high on better production quality for the main series, for all the things that I have going forward. Plus, now that I have the new computer, or just, I've really just rebuilt my old one. Same thing though. Same difference. I'm kind of just like enjoying trying a bunch of new things. I know the irony is I'm playing a game that looks like it's from the 90s right now. But even just going back and playing all these old games that I've played over the last few years and being able to play them on like proper settings is nice. On a new monitor that's not like all dark and miscolored. It's been a good time. Good times. Are any of these better? 1, 3, 4, 2. Which one like increases my dodge rating? Is it agility? Yeah. And dodge is just, yeah. I guess we'll just try to stack dodge since I'm going to be going dodge anyways. Better to not even get hit, right? We don't even want the armor stat to roll. Yeah, this is a very APM heavy game. Like you were just kiting. I'm not sure if melee would be viable off of what I've seen in my first playthrough. It doesn't seem like you can do a melee build unless you get like god rolls. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. Because like they're very stingy with potions and like loot in general. I mean, you can see loot's not really dropping that often. So it's like, I don't know how you're supposed to fight in melee range against like hordes of shit that it throws at you. Most people, yeah, I mean, that's true too. I wouldn't say that I fall into that category. But, I mean, honestly, a lot of it too is that like older games are just better, right? Some of it's definitely nostalgia, but like, man, in the recent years, while we've had some bangers, like absolute bangers, we've also had some absolute dog shit in the AAA space. Oh man, see, like, look at that. Look at that room. What would I do if I have like a sword and board? That would be death. This might be death anyways. Like, look at this. Got a micro like I'm fucking Maru in the GSL real quick. Heavy points if you know that reference. You're a very cool guy if you know what I'm talking about. They also don't cost $60. Yeah, I mean, that's true too. I got leveled up again, right? Let's go 2, 3 this time. 15, 15. This makes me faster too, right? Every 2 points increases dodge, footwork, flexibility, and speed. Increases attack speed. Okay, so it only increases attack speed, not movement speed. I saw speed when I speed read it. And kind of, oh yeah, I'm already feeling it shoot faster. That's why you don't get like an attack bonus, a damage bonus on your ranged weapons. I got piercing shot. Yeah, that's why you don't get like a damage bonus since you can increase the attack speed. So I don't think your melee attack speed can go any higher. I think it's baseline based on the weapon class. These things are pissed. Man, this is... Had to guzzle my first pot. Feels bad, man. Missed. I keep... The RNG is fucking me over sometimes on those hits. Fireball. How did I get 1 intelligence? Oh, amulet. I mean, might as well learn it then. So I learned it, and then my other book, the intelligence rose. So I guess that getting the same book lets you increase, yeah, level 1 spell. Okay. I didn't realize that last time. So this would be level 2. I wish that the tooltip reflected that, but that's fine. I mean, it's obvious once you actually stop to look at it. But it'd be nice if the tooltip reflected what rank the actual skill was. Damn, there's another one of these fucking things. See, I clicked them right there, and my character just like walked towards them. It's not like you have to hold shift when you're playing this, which just makes your character stand still. There's a better bow. Because if you don't hold shift and you accidentally run towards an enemy when you're trying to attack it, you're gonna have a bad time. You're French frying when you should have pizzaed. Alright, well this is a dead end. We gotta go all the way back now. See what other... What does this do? Ricochet? Yeah, I got that one last time. Multi-shot. There we go. Level 20 dexterity. Every Diablo 2 player knows what multi-shot is. I guess every ARPG player probably knows by now, but I think D2 is the first one that I remember that actually had multi-shot. 1 to 4, 3 to 5. We'll go with that. Though I'm not really using it in the first place. You feel like the learning curve on old games is more steep than the newer ones? Oh yeah, dude, 100%. It's because nowadays, in the AAA space, most specifically, like everything is so homogenized because they want everyone to be able to pick up the game and be good at it immediately. And frankly, that's not always a bad thing. But like at the same time, it's also the consumer's fault, right? Like it's players' fault that we're in that position because they keep supporting that kind of shit. And then like when people claim that they want things to be harder, they really don't, right? Because the stats show that people don't like play the harder games, or they like quit instantly because they didn't get that instant dopamine hit. So it's a very... There's no easy solution. It kind of just is what it is, unfortunately. I think that the best thing is that like, because like game development has gotten so open, like because the tools are so good, and you know we have games like this that's made by a solo person, that there's something for everyone out there now. And so when you want something harder, you just have to go looking for it. You have to kind of assume that like AAA space isn't where you're going to get those cooler experiences anymore. It's just not how it is. There's exceptions because, you know, that's just the way of things. There's always exceptions to the rule. But yeah, the AAA space is just full of slop. Like, just slop. Like, look at all the RPGs that have come out lately. Like, Baldur's Gate was sick, but it was also like a crowd-funded, like, basically a AA game that got like a AAA budget over like 4 or 6 years. I forget how long it was in development. And it was in early access for like 3 of those years, right? And it showed, right? It showed that like this team, I guess Larian's probably not considered AA because they're pretty established. But nonetheless, they don't have like shareholders to answer to, right? They don't have suits saying, hey, we need to make sure that any fucking dipshit can load the game up and be a god instantly. But then you have crap like Avowed, right? That was just fucking terrible. I know I reviewed the game and said that it was okay, but like honestly, I was pretty easy on it. That game sucked. And then Dragon Age is gone and dead. I have no faith in Mass Effect. Like zero. Like I'm terrified to see what Bioshock. I'm terrified to see what BioWare is about to do to my boy Mass Effect, because I fucking love Mass Effect, and they're about to destroy that too. So sad times. Games like Elden Ring. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I love FromSoft games. Elden Ring, I've beaten Elden Ring like, I don't even know, 12 times probably, 13 times. On my main file, I made it to, you know, all the way through New Game 7, 8 to max the difficulty on it, which is the first time I've done that in a FromSoft game. I've beaten all of, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm about to lie. I haven't beaten all the FromSoft games because I didn't really care for the other Dark Souls games, but yeah, Elden Ring was the first one that I actually felt like just beating over and over again on the same file anyways. Like I've played the other games over and over, especially like Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne, but I never like take one character through New Game plus 8. But Elden Ring was a different story. I fucking loved Elden Ring. Shadow of the Erdtree is amazing too, and I've only beaten that one once. I'm gonna have to go back and beat that now on my new rig. Amazing, amazing game. Cannot praise that shit enough. I can also play Bloodborne on PC now, which I want to get to doing, but there's just so many games and so little time. So little time. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling much more powerful on this run. Now that we're moving faster and shooting faster. Oh, I got some unique gloves. Magical gloves. I don't know what the colors mean. Blue's better than white, so. Because I've gotten a green, but it didn't seem like it was a set. Like Diablo 2. And I've gotten yellows, which I would assume is rare, but then I don't know what green would be.
That won't fit.
What is this? Shocking discharge? I don't think I've seen that skill yet. Let's get rid of fireball and we'll keep shocking discharge. I mean, I'm not even gonna level my int, but I don't know, maybe we'll get the skill to use it. What is this? Get rid of that. So you do, there's no town portal. You don't like go back to town ever. It's basically one long like run. And from what I've seen, you run into like merchants. Well, I've only ran into a merchant once. He didn't take items either. He took like a different currency that you find. All right, there's the level up. Let's go this way really quick. And then there's other things like there's shrines, and then there's like statues that I'm not entirely sure how they work. I think you like sacrifice items and they pump out better items was one of them. There's the like potion shrines to give you potions, or altars, not shrines. And then there's just straight up shrines that buff you, temporarily buff you. A la Diablo. How many times am I gonna miss this woman? Look at that room. See, if you're a melee, like you just walk in there and get fireballed to death, right? Unless you're like some Giga Chad. But see me, I'm just gonna shoot arrows into the dark. Oh, that hit me? Being stingy with my mana pot. I haven't had mana for a long time. But we're gonna level up before I need to heal, I think. So we don't want to use any pots. We want to save them bitches. Any chests? Nope. Yeah, that is the problem. That's what I'm saying. Like, the problem is the consumer. It's just like microtransactions. There's so many people that still defend like the most egregious, disgusting microtransactions, and like that's the problem. To be clear, I don't think microtransactions are inherently a bad thing, right? especially when it's like story content or the game is a good free-to-play game that respects your time, and you're like, yeah, you know, I'll kick you 5, 10, maybe $20 if it's valuable, if it's worth it. If I'm putting in, you know, dozens of hours, maybe even 100 plus, sure, here's some money. But these days it's like, this is a $70 game, and then it comes with like $20 microtransactions day one, and it's just like, go fuck yourself, dude. Seriously. You know, even Monster Hunter, right? Like I really liked Wilds. I really love Monster Hunter. It's one of my favorite franchises. And Monster Hunter Wilds, and Capcom's been doing this, so it's not just Wilds, but how they're charging you to edit your character, it's like, go fucking, like, just go in a ditch and die. Like, what is this? What are we doing? Like, you want me to pay money so I can edit my character? And there's always someone to defend it. Oh, but they have to. They gave us a reason why. And the reason is always some fucking corporate bullshit. Like, oh, because our new engine, we decided that we just want more of your money. So, fuck off, dude. But yeah. That's why we're in that situation. They did that in, I know they did that in Dragon's Dogma 2. I didn't play Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm not a fan of Dragon's Dogma. It's a little too archaic for my taste. And they also did it in Resident Evil. I think in 4 and Village. I know for sure Village had like unlocks. Like you could spend money to immediately unlock like the whole what was it? I think you can unlock the entire inventory from the merchant like instantly with money, which is just, I don't know, man. Who buys this shit? Obviously someone does, right? It's clear that people are doing it. I think that is a healing well. Let's just use it. I guess it's not. I don't know what this does. An Enchanter's Lifeblood. So what does this do? It's opening up.
I can't do that.
I can't do that?
I can't do that.
I can't do that? Okay. Oh, it enchants. Okay, it enchants something. And it made it kind of terrible. Do I want more mana over my armor? Probably not. Yeah. I guess I'm focusing on dodge, so maybe I'm alright. Let's see. Let's get hit once and see how much that -2 armor. It's 2, right? Yeah. Let's get hit one single time, and we'll see how much that 2 armor hurts. It'd be funny if I get one tapped. Oh, this is a boss, I think. Fuck. I should have leveled before I got to this guy. This is going to be rough, I think. Alright, let's use a pot. These are what? 30? Yeah, let's just full heal, because I know this is the first boss. Trying to see if I could cheese him a little bit. Get a couple of free shots before he aggroes. There he is. Please. Please. I was trying to get like an ice shot off, but it's random. Ow. I'm gonna put the other one on. That didn't work. Damn it. Tried to put the other one on, but I accidentally double clicked. No, there really is no escape. You close the door. Okay. Come on. Oh, I poisoned him. I gave him an ice debuff, but it doesn't look like it slows his movement speed. I was really hoping it would. Ow. Okay, we gotta heal. I'm using my elemental shot to try to do more damage to him. Hoping for like a poison or burn or something. Some sort of dot. Oh, You see, I didn't mean to attack him, but I was holding down to move, and I highlighted him, and it attacked him. That really needs to change. This guy's got so much fucking life. We did it. Yeah, this game is not easy. It's definitely not going to be for everybody. It is very APM heavy. A lot of actions per minute. Okay, this one gives me 2 int, 1 armor back. I don't think I care for int, but you know what? Let's do this. And then I can learn this. And then we'll switch that back. So now, can I still use the skill? Okay, that's interesting. I could still use the skill even though it doesn't match the int requirement that it took to learn it. I wonder if that's an oversight. Or if that's as intended. Because it required 13 intelligence to learn that skill. And the only reason why I was able to do it was because I equipped this. That gave me 2 intelligence. So I learned the skill and now I can use it. Big brain. Okay, sorry. I was in the middle of a big fight. What'd you say? You don't mind spending money on in-game stuff? DLCs are well made. It's a small in-game boost. Yeah. Oh, War Thunder? Well, when you bring up that kind of stuff, like that's like those types of games are like the most egregious ones, right? That just simply don't give a fuck about you. Like they don't care about you. They want that sweet, sweet cash from you, dude. And I get that it's hard to complain about because the game is free at the end of the day, but man, I don't know. It's hard to stomach that kind of stuff, free or not. Okay, we're looking good on potions for now. What are we thinking? Up. Got these boogeymen. You remind me of the boogeymen in Toe Jam and Roll. Speaking of old school, if anyone's played Toe Jam and Roll. This guy's he keeps dodging. I think that's what that little like circular thing, when the circles pop up, I think that means they're dodging. Can I only hit them when they're like in front of me? What's going on here? Yeah, I like have to wait for them to come out of their stealth, I think. He still dodged it like 3 times. I don't know. I guess I'm just missing. He's just dodging. Oh, you know what? I leveled up. We need to increase my attack rating. Oops. I keep pressing A because when I play Diablo 2, I have A as a hotkey for my skills. Missed like 3 times. It's a skull from Doom. You know, I wish I was excited for Doom the Dark Ages. And I probably will. I'll probably review it. But, I don't know. At the same time, fuck id for the way they treated Mick Gordon. So, I don't know. As a creator, I feel like I can't stand for that kind of shit. How do I bring up my... Alright, let's do... 3-2. Oh. Bug. Maggot lair vibes right here. Plus, the Dark Ages doesn't look that good, frankly. I really liked Eternal, and Dark Ages looks like they're going in like the exact, like complete opposite direction. Kind of looks like a Serious Sam game at times. Just weird. Bro, these guys are annoying. Like, why are you... Let's try melee. I think I gotta melee those guys. Like, they just dodge over and over. I guess I didn't notice in my first playthrough because I was using the melee. hot because we are pretty low and we're a while away from leveling. Bro, so much damage. How am I gonna miss so much when I have such a high attack rating? I should have a pretty high attack rating, considering that's all I've been leveling.
That won't fit.
What is this? 1 dodge, 1 armor. It's not as good as what I got, but let's pick that up instead since it's blue. Hopefully we come across the merchant guy for the shrine that lets you like sacrifice items. I hope there's more to the game in terms of build variety. I have a feeling there's not gonna be, because like I don't see how you can play this as a melee. I really don't, unless I'm like severely missing something from like the shield skill tree, which I don't think I am. What do we got? Shield block, adrenaline, kickstart your heart, increases attack speed. Reflect, multi-strike, so it's basically zeal. Shield bash, concentrate, takes so deep 10 seconds to become immune cold. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think that you can play this game melee. That seems like not fun. I don't think it'll be that bad because Doom is normally good, but the way they treat him is pretty bad. Oh shit. I looked away for a second and ate like 3 arrow shots. It doesn't look that good, frankly. The Dark Ages. Like I'm just going off of like what I've seen, ignoring the way they treated him, which is deplorable, like straight up full stop. No one should stand for that and should boycott the game, in my opinion, based off of that, because that's fucked up. But man, this is fun. I don't know, the gameplay does not look that good. I'm sure it'll be fine, because again, it's Doom. It'll be polished for sure. id games are usually really polished. Cannot be melee only. It doesn't seem like you can be melee only. I haven't given it a real try. My first playthrough, which I got like 2 hours in, I did try melee, and I was kind of getting my ass kicked, so I switched to... Oops. Oh, I switched to using a bow. Attack rating, 8 attack. I mean, yeah, it's way better. I need to find a good bow is what I need. Or crossbow, I guess. I don't think the crossbow can use the same skills though. That's the first time I've seen a little lore thing. Heretic Scum, what are we playing? We're in 40k right now? Playing Warhammer? Heresy? Well, my skills didn't change. Okay. Seems the same. Well, if I do die, then it'll be your fault either way, dude. That was just bad timing. I looked away while there was like 6 archers. God damn, dude, that hit me for like 18. Jesus. I'm having a lot of fun on this, but it's very simple, and it feels a little overtuned. Whoops. How do I? What is that? Middle mouse click to the auto bar. It just feels a little overtuned, but I mean it's meant to be like some hardcore dick twisting kind of experience. So I mean, that's what's advertised. It's not like it's not like it's a secret that this is going to be difficult going in. But man, like it'd be easier like doing a level 1 run on Diablo 2.
That won't fit.
Do I want to hold on to my bow? I don't think I need to. Well, I might want to hold on to the bow in case I come across like another enchanting shrine. So I can enchant it. None of these are better. What does int do besides spalials? I don't give a shit about that. Alright, we'll just use a pot. Boosting from both sides, you're gonna get me banned, dude. Oh. Little boogeyman guys are annoying that they just dodge over and over.
That won't fit. That won't fit.
I'm just gonna get rid of the bow. I'm gonna be really sad if I immediately come across an enchanting shrine though. Bro, I'm trying to click to move out of the way and it's just like not letting me. Something's fucked up right there. That chain thing on the wall. I don't know if like the doodad is making my character move around it in a weird way, but I can't click right there and move. I just get stuck. I think that's a crossbow. What's that? I don't know what that is actually. Fetish idol? Dude. This room is like not letting me maneuver properly. Yeah, I can't shoot them right there because of the stupid wall. Bro, I cannot... Fuck that room. That room's like messed up. My spawn on this playthrough is way worse than I got my first time. There's so much range shit. Gotta just not do that. Oh shit, yeah, flamethrower? Did not know they did. That's even worse then. You think you could get closer to melee them and oh, got Inferno, big dog. Piercing shot. Whoops, switch weapons by mistake. My god, I'm getting wrecked. What are these book stands? Fire trap, shocking discharge, slow. Alright, let's put this back on and see. I can learn slow. And that's all I can learn. I'm not gonna bother picking up the others, I don't think. I'll pick one up, I guess, because I have the space for it. Nah, actually. I gotta hold on to the staff. I can learn that. You're running out of space on your SSD? You just have one SSD or what? You gotta invest in more, man. Also, don't those like severely mess up the SSD? I bet this room's gonna be like a dead end too. But we're committed. Ow. God damn, son. Summon Great Snake. I got a staff last time that had the snake on it. That skill. It was very good. But 17 int. There's no way I'm gonna be able to buff back up. Oh, look at, there is an enchanting shrine. I gotta go get that bow. And hope it gives me a good roll. I don't think it was that far back. It was just like this last room. Whoops. Keep pressing A. Trying to switch skills. Alright, let's go back and grab that bow. I'll just toss that here. Oh, it just compresses? Okay. Then you're fine. Yeah, because SSDs don't like being their file structure messed with. And I totally understand not being able to afford more space. I just bought like some new ones. So all it did was enchant the one I had, so it didn't necessarily make it better. I probably shouldn't have done that. I didn't have anything else to use on it. I could have just used a crossbow, I guess, but I'd prefer to have a bow. So what did we get? 1 mana on kill is nice, but it's worse in every other way, so that was probably a waste. What did we learn today? Bracelets.
That won't fit.
2-3. 2-4. Nope. There's a level down or up. I like that you ascend in this one instead of descending. It does beg the question of how the hell you got all the way down here in the first place. Because I mean, in Diablo it makes sense. You're like, you know, you're descending into hell. And this one is like what you start. Well, I guess it's a tower, right? You're starting at the bottom of the tower, I suppose. Kind of doesn't make sense with what the later levels look like that I've seen, but hey, it's a video game. I'm beginning to believe this game's not very realistic. 1 out of 10. Let's just go up. Excuse me. Most game logic makes 0 sense. What do you mean, dude? Most games are perfectly logical. Mario is like the most realistic game I've ever seen in my life.
You're gonna wish you never met me. Am I supposed to be scared of you?
I
You're
could taunt.
gonna wish you
Forgot
never
about that.
met me.
Alright, this guy just gives you a lore dump. And I think he gives you... Yes. The silver skull is like the merchant currency. I don't know if there's any others. I don't know if there's one that like just straight up trades items. The only thing I've seen was a shrine that you have to like put items into and then it spits out another item. So I don't know if there's a merchant that takes items. Maybe the one buys items and I just didn't do it, but I doubt it. I think that it's just that currency, the silver skulls. I'll leave that pot there. I'll probably need it anyways. Because these fucking guys with the hammers hurt quite a lot. And then those other guys buff them, which is why they have that fire shit. And they smash quite good. And then these little imp guys, what are these? Vessels? Little goat men things? Cast double fireballs. That when they spread them out like a shotgun, like they're playing Contra and they have the spread gun, is really fucking hard to dodge. And sometimes you walk in like that. You walk into rooms with like 12 of them. And it's like, how am I supposed to dodge that? Which I'm sure you'll see very soon here. What is this? 2-7. That's actually a pretty good shield.
I can't do that.
Why can't I do that? Does it require Constitution? Well, I mean, what is Constitution? It's just my max HP. Literally just max HP.
That won't fit.
Okay, let's just max out my pot. Or my mana, I mean, so I can pick up the pot. We'll leave those there. Oh shit. There's a unique. Piercing shot's pretty beast, at least. Okay, that helps a lot. But this guy's probably gonna hurt like hell. I don't know what his buff is. Face mount the martyr. I mean, green probably poisons, right? He hurts like hell. This song reminds me of something, and I haven't been able to put my finger on it. It's like an old NES game that's like triggering a memory.
That won't fit.
Thought it the last time that I was playing, but I couldn't figure it out. 6-4. That one's a lot better.
That won't fit.
Summon Great Snake. I don't know why I'm holding on to that. There's like a very slim chance I'll be able to use it. Matter of fact,
I don't know what that says.
just drop it and pick up these pots. They're going to be infinitely more valuable than holding on to a book I'm not going to use. I guess I didn't realize that cam was covering up half my inventory, but that's fine. Yeah, this damn song, it's like, it's triggering a vague memory that I can't pinpoint, you know that feeling? Like it's like blank deja vu. It's definitely like an old NES game or Super Nintendo game. I don't know which one. 2-5, 2-4. And what does mine do? Attack rating. Well, mine's pretty good. My gloves are pretty decent. Ow! I ran into both of those. I was trying to strafe it. Ballad RPG song. What are they saying? I see him? Or Forsaken? Stupid little goat men. This room's a little fucked up too right there. When I click, it doesn't quite move where I'm telling it to. God, I hate these things, dude. I feel like because they fire 2 projectiles at a time, the projectiles should move slower. Just a little bit. Just goddamn. I do like piercing shot. Is that even what it's called in this? Yeah, it is just called piercing shot. Let's use a mana pot. Pick that mana pot up. So this floor has a lot of backtracking because you'll come across dead ends pretty often, and you have to find the stupid switch, the lever. And oftentimes that means that the lever is in a room that has like 42 enemies in it. So you're kind of forced to clear the entire floor. I should just change my keybind so that way A brings up my skill. So I'm going to press that every time from my Diablo 2 memory, my D2 mechanical memory. Alright, we gotta go back up. Spear? I don't think I've seen a spear drop yet. Okay, there's a switch. Am I hitting this guy? No. Why isn't it going through? I guess I was hitting the pillar. It was one of those weird isometric angles that just refused to go through. Clipping on the corner or something. I know that you micro a lot in, like you stutter step in like all ARPGs, especially in the older ones. But you micro so much in this one, I feel like I'm playing StarCraft. I feel like I'm playing high-level StarCraft and I'm just controlling like a single Marine fighting against like a whole max supply Zerg army here, fighting for dear life. There we go. There's still one alive up there. Let's blind fire a bit, see if we get lucky. Maybe we got him. I thought there was one up there. Maybe I killed him already. Come on. Damn RNG. Do I see a chance to hit? I don't. Oh, I leveled. A while ago. Let's go... We're just going to keep stacking our ranged ability here, our ranged prowess, and see how that goes. I kind of want to see what it's like pumping like 1 or 2 stats up instead of spreading. So let's just do that to see how it turns out. It'll give me the clearest idea of how I should build a character if I see the immediate gains of just like 1 or 2 stat points. Reminds you of Splinter Cell music? Huh. Yeah, I mean, it's not like super unique music, but I'm getting like a very specific memory I can't pinpoint. It'll come to me, and then once it does come to me, I'll play the song. I just don't know what game what game is on like the tip of my tongue. It's a Mimic. It's definitely an older one though. Okay, let's line these bastards up and we'll just piercing shot them. If I could shoot straight, that'd be nice. Piercing shot doesn't help when I'm not shooting straight.
That won't fit.
Ow. Bah. Sound funny. Bro. Leveling is slowing down significantly now too, which is what, level 5? Yeah, slows down quite a lot. Just got hit by like 3 fireballs at once, but I think only one of them actually like hit. I don't know if that's nah, I doubt you get iframe, so it would have to be I dodged the other ones. I don't know, because I definitely only took damage from one. The merchant guy. I only have 1 crystal skull though, or silver skull, whatever the hell they are. Let's get rid of these enemies so they don't jump me while I'm looking at his wares. Oops, that was a bad miss. Okay, we're good. Yeah, you can only trade the silver skulls for stuff. 2 dex ring adds 1-to-1 fire damage. Bonus damage, increase max mana. Well, I either want a weapon or the ring. What should we go with here? I mean, 3 to 9 is a pretty big jump in damage, to be honest. 2 decks would just give me more attack rating. Wait, was it dex or was it attack rating? Dex. So it would give me 1 more attack rating. Which also kind of seems pretty strong too, since the scaling's pretty low, but we're going to buy the bow. Yeah. I remember he was in that kind of that exact same spot last time. I don't know how random this is, because so far this floor looks very much the same from what I've already seen. It's probably like randomized in the same way Diablo 2 was, where it's like blocks of stuff that's randomized, not necessarily everything. Not like procedurally generated. It's just like grids of things that are like plopped down. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting so far. Haven't played enough to really know, but look, I have a diaper on my head. I need a better helmet instead of just a doo-doo helmet. There's the switch, and there's a lot of these fucks. Alright, piercing shot time.
No mana.
Eat shit and die, you fucks. That was a lot easier than when I did it before. Yeah, piercing shot is quite good. Quite good. You buff him. These guys talk a lot. I can't quite understand what they're saying every time though.
I can smell your blood.
Smell my blood. They got fucked. Man, I hate these guys when there's a whole room of them. We just blind firing. I wonder if the arrows like just travel like way off screen like they did in Diablo. It seems like it goes pretty far out, but let's see. Let's go like way out here. I mean, they're shooting me from miles away. Return the favor. Let's see. I don't think so. Maybe. Well, there's 2 dead bodies there. I don't know how many I killed before I backed off. I think that there's a limit. It looks like maybe 2 screens away. Screen and a half away it stops. Oh man, there's a lot in there.
No mana.
Oh no. That hurt. I definitely killed one. Bro, sometimes the clicking pathfinding is not right. Like sometimes you click through a wall and it like tries to go you around, like guide you around it. And then other times it's perfectly fine. A little janky. Just like clicking on enemies is a little janky. Like this whole time I'm holding shift. If I wasn't holding shift, I'd be walking into shit constantly. I would have died by now, frankly.
Smell your guts.
Come on, RNG. Dude. Damn, chance to hit. I wish you could see chance to hit. Oh, it's unique. Don't have a lot of health. Probably gonna need to heal. Yeah. Let's do a full heal.
Out of mana.
Let's not go that way. What's this guy's name? Mind Mount the what? Devoted? I Mind Mount. Bro, this guy is just dodging like everything. Not even dodge, I'm just missing. It's just excessive, dude. Fuck. God damn. What are these? Requires Constitution. Well, we are not a paladin, so this is the one I had, right? This bow. Yeah. Kind of want to see what the spear does. Pick it up. And I could equip it and just drop what I have. Yeah, let's do it. Not even really switching to my melee anyways. Please. Dude, please. How many times do I have to click it? See, here's a green. I think green is unique. Guiding Eyes, because it sounds like it's named, so I think green means unique. Pretty sweet paladin shield, but we are not a pally. Take it with me because it's green. About to level. What does the spear have? Same oh wait. Yeah, it's the same stuff. You get zeal, you get shield charge, basically. You get charge, and then concentrate. Adrenaline, just haste. So you basically get haste, zeal, resistance buff. Have I gotten any other ones? I have. Oh, I have multi-shot. 5 mana. What's my last one? Ember Shot, volatile magic on the tip of the next arrowhead, causing it to detonate. So explosive arrow. So we get explosive arrow at the end. This is like, it's funny. They say D2, or they say Diablo 1, but there's a lot of D2 in here. You're taking a lot of Diablo 2 there, buddy. Isn't a bad thing. Okay, these things are fucking brutal. They do so much fucking damage. Try to line them up to just take them all out at once. Okay, that was significantly easier than the first time I encountered them. 1 point increases health by 2. I should probably start leveling up my health, right? But I don't know. I'm kind of digging just going all glass cannon. So we're going to just keep doing it. Let's just round it out. 25-20. What's my dodge rating at? 13. These numbers mean nothing to me when there's no chances. I'm just getting fucking shredded. Certainly not dodging that. These things hurt, man, and it throws so many at you. Again, if you're melee, I don't know how you're supposed to, unless I mean, I don't know. Stacking health doesn't seem like it would really help that much. You're just gonna still get like slammed. I don't know. I'll have to try a pure melee build to really have an opinion on it, but it seems not good. Not a good idea. Come on, RNG, dude. RNG was not on my side in that encounter. That's a pretty fat chest. What is that? What is this thing? Like an offhand? Yeah. A necro head. Strength and int. So yeah, this is like another like paladin kind of build. Offhand support. What is this? And what is that? Ogre skin. Well, I can't wear those. I'm gonna need to just stack the pots, I think, at the rate we're going here. How much is this? 6? I'd rather carry that. It's green, it's gotta be more valuable. And let's also carry the ogre skin instead. Not that. And this. There we go. Got rid of all the other cheap shit. So far, so good. Made it an hour, haven't died yet. We are playing on hardcore, as a reminder. So death is death. Just a moment here. Okay. Okay, here's the shrine of like sacrifice. So I'm not gonna be able to use this thing. So let's give you that. No, I can't. Okay, can't give him this. Probably because it's already unique. Maybe. Let's give you this because that takes a lot of space. Let's give you that. And let's give you what's like the next best thing. This. Ah, dude. Give me something else I can't really use. Shell of Heroes, offhand support. 5 to Constitution, increases health, 25 resistance fire, increases item dodge. But strength and int? I mean, I'm not going to use that. Oh, RNG. Okay, well. Let's go click on some shit. Got the liquors and the chimeras now. Those things hurt too, the little chimera guys. Don't jinx it. Well, I guess I jinxed it. Big money, big money. Big... No whammy, no whammy. Stop. More. I'm definitely shooting way faster now. It's nice. These things have too much dodge rating, dude. Like, seriously. Look at how many attacks it's taking. Like, it's he's just... Like, I'm not sure how I feel about some of that. How did that hit me? Come on, I was already so far away. I guess his attack animation started close enough to me. 7 dodge versus 2 dodge, 1 armor. Let's just go with the witch hat. I can't even wear it, never mind. I guess that makes sense. Would require int. A lot of dodge on it. Four, 2, 2, 4. And we get resistance to cold. We'll go with those. Dude. It's... I don't know. It's a little ridiculous, right? Look at that. It's like what is their fucking dodge rating? Like 90%? It just doesn't feel good. Enemy design like that just doesn't feel good. It's where I would prefer if you just threw more at me that I can kill than like 2 things that are gonna dodge everything I throw at it. It's I don't know. I'm gonna end up opening a room that has like 12 of those things in it anyways, and that's really gonna piss me off. Starting to go through our potion reserves here. Oops. I guess I just gotta melee them. Maybe they just dodge projectiles like those other guys. Oh, what is this? Staff? Yeah. +1 to poison his globe. I haven't seen that yet. Who wants to take a bet that that's basically a frozen orb, but poison? Let's grab it. I'm willing to bet everything that it is just frozen orb, but poison edition. Yeah, the range on those things is bullshit. Because their model is so big. Crown. 2-4, can I wear it?
That won't fit.
Nope. It's a crown, so I'm gonna guess that it's like another int thing. Oh, 5 to 7. And we get bonus damage on that one. Fast attack speed. Let's see how fast we're talking here. Dude, the equip thing sometimes like bugs the fuck out. It's definitely faster. I feel like this would be worth more. The staff should probably make room for it. But I really don't know. I don't know how this... I don't know how that shrine like weighs things, because if it doesn't weigh like the value or the rarity of the item, then that would mean that smaller items are worth more because you could carry more. So I don't know. Let's fuck it. We'll leave it. Oh, this is just the worst. He chilled me as I pulled out that slow-ass spear. And that was a lot of no bueno. Can't stand these things. This is bad design. I'm sorry. What was that? No, I mean, I'm still missing. Okay, let's try multi-shot. We haven't tried it yet. Ricochet? Oh, bounce off of walls too, huh? I mean, I guess I was expecting it to just be like guiding arrow. I mean, I guess it kind of is, but also bounces off of walls. Probably can't hit the same target as well. I love shooting 24 things at the same enemy and watching nothing happen. It's fantastic. Another staff. Let's see what skill this one has on it. Nothing. It's mind.
That won't fit.
What is mind? 1 point increases. Okay, so it's mana and wand damage. Yay, dead end. 5 attack rating, 5 attack rating. Yeah, I mean, this bow is better and it's faster, so we got to go with the higher raw damage since ranged weapons don't have like any scaling, stat scaling on them. Kind of shoehorned into just going with the faster raw damage. Not really a question there. Come on. Piercing shot just still seems better. Because like multi-shot, the angle that it gave me wasn't very good. And it's not like Diablo 2 where like pierces its own thing. Because in Diablo 2, you know, there'd be a passive where you just like have the chance to penetrate, which I think is what it was called. So it made your multi-shot really fucking good because your multi-shot would also penetrate, right? It also pierced. But if you're gonna put piercing shot on its own thing, as its own skill, and multi-shot isn't going to penetrate, you know what I'm saying? There's no point in using multi-shot. You're better off just kiting backwards, funneling them into a doorway or hallway, and then using piercing shot. So, I don't know. That was a trap. That's what that noise was.
No money.
Mana pot. I need to put these smaller pots on my bar instead. Save the better ones so I don't accidentally use the good ones first. Is that a well? It is. I think that's gonna heal me. Can't shoot over it. I guess it's pretty fucking huge. What do we got here? A leather or something?
That won't fit.
Strength and constitution. Yeah, every armor is just only tied to that. Strength and con. So that would make sense. But since I'm going glass cannon here, it isn't doing me any favors.
That won't fit.
Stone staff. All right, let's see what's on there. Trying to see all the skills. See what. No, no skills on it. Because I know they can have skills on them. Increases mana by 4 versus 1 int. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go with more mana over 1 int. Let's get these back. Guess I'll just toss one of those. This is better. Again, I don't know if I should worry about what the item is. There's nothing that indicates that it takes quality into consideration. I really don't know. I'm inclined to believe that it's just based off of like the item, like just having an item. So I should just keep like smaller items just because you carry more of them. But it's kind of weird too, since like a merchant doesn't like buy stuff off you. Unless maybe I haven't found one yet that does. Maybe there's a trader that'll just trade it for the silver skulls. Having a fucking hurt, dude. How many arrows does it take to kill one enemy? What do you think? 1 dozen? 2 dozen? It's... I don't know, man. Is he actually trying to melee me or something? First time one has approached me. Dude. Dumb. Dumb. I'm sorry. Stupid. I don't care if like you're supposed to melee them either. Like if it's just bro, you gotta melee. That's stupid. Shit design. Sorry. Did I drink this well? I don't remember. Let's leave it. In case this next room just ravages me. Those ones actually fucking took damage properly. I need like a mana on kill weapon or something. I need something with mana on kill. Because I know that exists. I doubt there's life leech. Though if there is, obviously I would like that. Or life on kill. That's probably not life leech. Something like this would be on kill instead. That is a lot. Suddenly they're dying properly now that I've bitched about them enough.
That won't fit.
What do we think? We're gonna open this chest and this thing's gonna come to life? I haven't seen this before. Oh shit, that hurt. That really hurt, actually. Bro, that's so much damage. I frosted him for like half a second. Trying to get like a poison arrow on him. Come on, please. Give me something good. This random magical arrow attack's not that great. Dude, you gotta be close to death. Yes. Jesus Christ.
That won't fit.
Alright, we got a bow 0 to 10. How are you going to give me something that could possibly do 0? Finally, Elden Ring is downloaded. Oh, you're downloading Elden Ring? I keep Elden Ring installed at all times, dude. That's one that you don't leave. You don't let that one leave your hard drive. You never know when the Elden Ring urge is gonna strike. It gives 14 attack rating. Unusual damage range increases attack rating by 9. What is unusual damage range? Does that... Okay, that has... Yeah, the 0 because of the 0.
I can't do that.
I'd have to get rid of... Nah.
I can't do that.
Let's just... Oops. Just pick up the smaller stuff, because I'm inclined to believe that that's the way to go. Nothing has shown me otherwise.
I can't do that.
I'm not trying to do anything. What do you mean I can't do that? Oh, my pot's back on the right side here. Left side. Not the literal right. The figurative right. And then I'll just leave that bow behind. That's the one I don't want to keep right on the floor. 3 to 9. 5 to 7. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. Let us continue. Continue our ascent. You get it? So now I could be hitting for 0. I wonder how often that's going to actually happen. Pretty fucking often is my initial impression. I don't know, man. I'm not sure I'm gonna use this based off of that very brief encounter. The high attack rating means, I mean, I'll be hitting like, yeah, like my shots when they, like I'll be connecting a lot, but if it's gonna be rolling a 0 like every time, then, you know. That looked like 2 zeros in a row. 3 zeros. I don't know. This seems like it's dog shit. Because that's just low ass throughput. If I'm gonna be rolling zeros over and over, hitting doesn't matter. Especially on these things that like only like 1 in 20 shots actually lands. Then when it lands, it's gonna be a fucking 0. Yeah, I don't like this bow. The right one on, yeah. The attack rating on it's sweet, but I got fucked in that unusual damage modifier. That affix sucks. What is this? Another well? Yeah. Fountain. Treasure. Bow of the priest. Let's kill this guy and we'll read what that does. Hollowed damage. Fast attack speed. It's got one more attack rating. 1 to 2 hollowed damage. I'll carry it instead of that other one, but I don't think I'm going to use it.
That won't fit.
The mimic.
That won't fit.
Different kind of sword. Haven't seen that yet. 15 strength. Unusual damage range. Yeah, fuck that modifier, dude. Fallen Paladin. Ow, ow. Got 2-pieced. Got 3-pieced. Ammy. Let's do that. 2 to mind, 12 resist to fire. And mind is mana, right? 2 is 1 mana. 1 point increases mana by 2. Okay, so that's better than what I got. What the hell is this? Oh, another one of these things.
That won't fit.
Need more health pots. Getting too many mana pots. Oh shit.
That won't fit.
Cold blood potion? What is this anyways? What's a rejuve? Rejuvie. Cold blood is probably just frost resist, ice resist. Come on, RNG. Please. I have a feeling that I'm gonna end up regretting going this way. I'm thinking top left is where we want to go. Let's find out. Can I even go up there? I should be able to. Not at the right angle for that, just kept hitting the pillar. Gonna happen again and again right here too. Then they frost you when you do try to melee. And because I have the spear, it's just like the worst thing in the world. It's just gonna be slow as shit. I think I can get it through this arc way. It's just not happening. I just hate this mob. This mob is just not fun.
That won't fit.
I wonder what the kill stat is on the enemies. Just noticed they have like a kill stat. Like that thing had like 39 kills or something. I wonder if that, like, I mean obviously it's probably just random gens, but I wonder if like it makes them stronger or something. Oh, that is a lot. Or if it's just there for flavor. Some flavor text. What? What is this? Menacing obelisk. I wonder what that one did. Alright, well, I was apparently wrong. Oh wait, no, there's still another door over there. That ambient snarling. I looked away for a second and thought that I was about to be eaten alive. Pretty funny too. It's just like the dev having fun on the mic. It keeps triggering in the same spots over and over again too. Just clear this. Ourselves a lever. Got a door full of a lot of shit. Let's just nope that way. No, you guys weren't supposed to follow me. There was a door between us. What the hell? They closed the door behind them? That was polite. One of the other guys has like the AC on in there. Like, hey, close the door. What the fuck's wrong with you, dude? Letting the cold air out. Do we keep going with our glass cannon shenanigans here? Because this is probably going to catch up to me pretty soon here. Do I just drop 5 into max health? Maybe 10 more HP. How am I liking this? I'm enjoying it. It's very micro heavy, very APM heavy. You're going to be clicking and kiting a lot. A lot. I think if you like the first Diablo, and even a bit of Diablo 2, which is faster, but still I think that this has a lot of similar DNA, I think you'd like it. For 13 bucks, I think it's 13 bucks right now. Forget what I paid. I think it's normally 15. And yeah, it's on sale right now for 13 for just releasing. I, so far, would say I recommend it. I don't know if it gets any deeper in terms of like complexity here. I'm gonna go on a limb and say probably not, but it's pretty fun. I think we're gonna stick with glass cannon. We're gonna just say fuck it, you know. I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go 2-3 so I have a little bit more dodge. Like I've already committed, you know. Fuck it. And again, we are playing on hardcore, so if I die, I die. No big deal. Try a different build out next time. Next time I'll probably do like a straight melee build and just pump health and like strength and shit and see if it's even possible, because man, I'm not sure it is.
That won't fit. That won't fit.
Mana shield. I'm also curious how a mage would feel too, though. Because I like the wands give you a ranged attack, but like, I don't know, unless you get something that gives you mana on kill, like you don't get enough mana pots to sustain you. Like this isn't D2 or like Path of Exile or something where you're gonna be like chugging pots like constantly, right? So I don't know. I'd have to really play it a lot more though to have an answer on that. It's too soon to tell. Skull cap, haven't seen that yet. That's got to be strength though. Constitution, yeah. I don't think I've seen armor with strength requirements. I think all the armor is just like strictly Constitution. Sorry, I'll read what you said in a moment here. I'm gonna look away for 2 seconds and die. Clear this room. Because these guys like to take 5 hours to kill. These arches are just hard to shoot through, which is normal in isometric games. There's always weird janky stuff like that. We just back up.
That won't fit.
Have I played through it already? I played for 2 hours off stream yesterday when I picked up the game because I was just browsing like shit that was coming out soon or new releases on Steam, and this popped up on the feed, and you know, right up front it says inspired by Diablo 1. I'm a huge fan of the Diablo franchise, but only the good ones, so only 1 and 2, not 3 and 4. And yeah, I immediately picked it up. So no, I've only played for 2 hours without playing hardcore, and I made it like a little further than I am right now, but I messed up my stats because I was just like putting my stats all over the place just to equip the shit that I was finding. So I could have just continued from like a save point on that one, but I figured I'd just start over again. And I picked hardcore because I mean I'm already playing hardcore if I'm not continuing my other file, so the hell with it. I don't know how long it is. I don't know if it's like endless, to be honest. I really didn't know much about the game. I picked it up completely on a whim. Just saw it on the marketplace, said, hey, I like Diablo. I like old school RPG action. I'm down for that. But if you're looking for like that Diablo 1 style, I'd say that, yeah, it's 100% like Diablo 1 for sure. Has a lot of skills from Diablo 2. I guess and 1, but yeah, we need to pick up these health pots. Actually, let's drop one of these wands. How big is this thing? A large shield. First large shield that I've seen. Reflected projectiles deal 18% more damage. I mean, that's cool. I like that you could time reflex. And you literally have to time the reflect. It's not a skill. It's not like a buff that reflex spells. You have to actually time it, like a parry, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, Immortal. I completely forgot about Immortal. I'm sorry, Immortal's actually my favorite Diablo. You just don't have a phone, obviously. You're just not down to spend $39,000 to be at the top of the leaderboard, my friend.
Let's go crazy!
You gotta fucking get your priorities in check. Thanks a lot for the follow. Let's go crazy. No. Damn, that poison. We're gonna have to heal. Because these things are gonna randomly hit me hard and I'm gonna be sad. Yeah. Spend $500,000 and then can't even play with anybody. Yeah, that's my opinion on D3 still. Diablo 3 got better. But I mean, you know, it's like bravo. You polished a turd. Haven't seen a hand axe yet. I guess I'll carry it. I'm gonna need more space anyway. So I was wrong, guys. Fuck. It was not at the top. Oh man. Ugh. This is that moment when you're in the Durance level 3 hell, and you go all the fucking way to the corner and it's not there. The pain. You all know the pain. You know what I'm talking about.
That won't fit.
In 2013, it was dog shit. No, in 2013, it was horse shit. Now it's dog shit. Smaller pile of shit, but still shit nonetheless. Though, you know what's really fucked up? I think, oh, I see the exit. No, that's not the exit. That's the entrance. I think I would rather play Diablo 3 than 4. I really do. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to play either. But I think I would rather play 3 over 4. 4 just fundamentally fucked up on so many, like, basic levels that, like, it's impressively bad. 4 is impressively shit. I have no desire to ever reinstall 4. Ever again. And I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just like, that's it. I'm done. The Diablo franchise is done. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate playing this. Hey, man. Happy to play it. I enjoy it. I'll take D3 over 4 any day. Tried 4 a couple of seasons to see if they made it any better. I was let down big time. Came here for the same thing. Love all the Diablo games. Okay, so look. The thing is, and I do want to make it clear, like, I could play 3 and 4. You know, they're not terrible games. They're not. They got the Blizzard polish. They got all that fucking money put into them. And at the end of the day, they're not awful, right? They're not awful. And it's disingenuous to pretend that they are. To me, they're awful because I like 1 and 2 so much. And it just feels like 3 and 4 are just not even in the same IP. They don't feel the same. 4 at least got the art style right, where 3 really dropped the ball because I hate the art style of 3. 4 looks cool, design-wise, but like, they just don't do it for me. It's a taste thing, obviously. It's just one man's opinion. I won't take it away from people who enjoy it. You could be playing worse, I suppose. But yeah, they're not my cup of tea. I don't like them. But if you came looking for people to play this game and you're curious, like, oh, should I spend $13 on it? I would say yes. If you're watching me play this right now and you've seen the trailers or any other gameplay and it looks at all interesting to you, then I could say you're probably going to enjoy it. So long as you're looking at it and say, yeah, I like the slower pace. I like the micro, because you micro a lot in this as you're watching me do. I mean, I'm playing a glass cannon archer build. So I mean, of course, I have to micro a lot, but like even if you're melee, like you can't just allow yourself to get surrounded. So it is a lot. It's very APM heavy. It's a very actions per minute heavy game. You know what I'm saying? You got to pretend like, oh, this is a unique. You have to pretend like you're Maru in the GSL all the time. So if that's interesting to you, then I'd say definitely pick it up. Oh, he hasn't hit me yet. I don't want to find out how much he does, though. There we go. Diablo 1 clone. It is definitely not a clone. I don't know if I'd call it a clone. I would call it Diablo 1.5. When I bought, I'm going a little too far back. When I bought Diablo 4, I actually beat it in one sitting. Like, I just played it all the way through. Because at first I was pleasantly surprised with Diablo 4, because I was expecting it to be a dumpster fire, especially because it had a lot of behind the scenes development problems. So I was expecting like bottom of the barrel, and the initial impression was, hey, you know, I love the art style, and I'm an artist as well, and I really like the art style. It's like the biggest thing it has going for it. So I was like, cool. But the more I played it, I was pretty much done in a week. It also didn't it helped that a lot of my friends were playing it, so I had a lot of people to play with in the beginning, which obviously makes everything better. But yeah, I got pretty sick of it pretty fucking quick because there's no depth to it whatsoever. It's like one of the most shallow ARPGs you can possibly play, even when stacked up against 3, which was pretty shallow. I know 3 got better, but I mean, let's be real, it's still pretty fucking shallow. In order would have to be D2, D1, PoE, D3, D4. You forgot one big game, and that's Marvel Heroes. I would put Marvel Heroes above Path of Exile, personally. But besides that, I agree with you. I still need to play Path of Exile 2. I haven't invested into it yet. It looks fun. I know I'd enjoy it, but I don't know if it would hold my interest, which is why I haven't bothered. I might just wait for it to like enter full release, because when it's in full release, it's going to be free, right? I bought into the first Path of Exile when it was in closed pay-to-play open early access, whatever the hell they called it. I mean, I think back then there wasn't even early access on Steam. I think back then it was still called Steam Greenlight. And you had to download Path of Exile through a launcher. I don't think it was on Steam. What's bait? Marvel Heroes? No, it was not bait. I thought Marvel Heroes was an excellent game. That got pretty good after about a year or two. It got pretty goddamn good. I think people just remember like the early part of it that wasn't very good. Marvel Heroes in a lot of ways felt like a real successor to D3. 2. Diablo 2, not 3. And since Diablo 2 is like my favorite game of all time, I'm for it. Okay, this fucking guy is pretty chonky. Let's oh, let's not go that way. I don't know, boys, this don't look good. Fuck, he hit me for 16. I really need a way to slow him. Fuck. Come on. Come on, buddy. Die. Die. Fuck. In the pot, because I don't want to get crit. Alright, that was our first big close call. That was a pretty difficult fight. What do we get? Shatterproof braces of absorption. Let's check those out. 6-2, better than what I got. Increases dodge chance, 4% chance damage to be absorbed by mana. I actually don't really want that, but it'll probably come in handy. What is this? What is this? Amulet? I think that's the one I dropped, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that was really it. This large shield. Let's check it out. See what it does. Okay. Hold on to this unique. I don't know if I could sell it though. Like I tried using it in the goblin shrine or whatever the hell it is, and it didn't do anything. So I don't know if I'm holding on to it for no reason. Like I really don't know if there's anything further up as far as merchants go. So it's making me not want to drop like everything. You know what I mean? He's hunting me down. Yeah, he was the butcher. Did I try Dragonkin the Banished? I followed the development on X and was excited, but the beta demo they dropped was definitely a vertical slice of the game, and once it came out, I wanted to see how it reviewed, and it did not do well. Gonna let it cook and see. I've never heard of it. Ahaz? Nice. I love Diablo, dude. Diablo 2 is a game. Diablo 2 is like my comfort zone. That is like the coziest game. It's one of the coziest games. I could play Diablo 2 at any time, any way, and just have a blast. I fucking love Diablo 2. I really do. my favorite ARPG, one of my favorite games in general. We have way too many mana pots, guys. We're gonna have to just start guzzling them. I need to get my mana, or my pots in general, to one side of the screen here. Sweet, sweet inventory Tetris. The real reason we all play ARPGs, to manage our fucking inventory. Okay, this is as far as I made it on my my other file. I died somewhere on this level. Yeah, it was somewhere on this level against these fucking things. These Resident Evil 4 bastards. Yeah, this guy's in a cage. This is the same. This dude's telling me Abergazar will be our doom. I don't know. Probably saying that wrong. But yeah, I think I made it to the boss on this level and he fucking murked me. And again, I could have just reloaded the save, but because that's not a hardcore file. But I wanted to just start over. I also had a staff on my last one that gave me serpent, like snake summons, which really helped right here. Because there's some of these rooms that just like throw so much at you. Of those Resident Evil 4 guys. Those bug things, whatever that, I don't even know what they are. I just get like Resident Evil 4 vibes from them. I guess they're not bugs. I don't know what it is. Bugman? Oh, me. Bugman. Okay, they're bugs. Half bug, half man, half bear. This layout is a little different. You guys are dodging my shit, man. Or they're not even dodging it, I'm just missing. Need more AR. Which is crazy because I've been stacking it, right? So like, what do you want from me, game? What do you want? That 2-0? 2-1? Eh. I could use a better helmet for sure. Snag up D1 on GOG. They don't have D2 on GOG? I guess they wouldn't. You know why? Because of Diablo 2 Resurrected. Blizzard doesn't want to put that shit on GOG because they want to funnel you into the remaster. Which honestly, D2R is excellent. It's bullshit that they stripped away like Open BattleNet and LAN. Which, by the way, there's a mod now to play LAN for D2R. I heard it was very good. Haven't personally checked it out, but I've heard it's pretty good. So you can play modded D2R now on LAN with people. But Diablo 2 Resurrected is very good. Very faithful. I thoroughly enjoy it. It looks a lot better than Diablo 4. The spell effects in Diablo 4 suck ass compared to D2R. Because as much as I was saying how much I like the art style in Diablo 4, the spell effects suck. All the spells look like shit, especially the wizard or the sword, or whatever the hell it's called in that one. They look terrible. Then you go play Diablo Resurrected and like fire looks cool, lightning looks cool. Doesn't look like some awful console game. Oh man, I gotta put like some points in the Constitution for some armor. We're gonna have to abandon our glass cannon build here at some point. But I don't really need to bring those. I probably don't need to bring any of this anymore. I really don't fucking know. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just want an inventory of potions, frankly. Oh. You died. At least you missed me. I like how these things look. They're like a Triceratops bug thing. Tricerabug. I guess more like a rhino. Does this have quivers? Nah, it's I haven't seen quivers. You definitely, you obviously don't need to loot ammo, but I haven't seen an offhand for the bow yet. So I'm gonna say no, but. Shit. Let's not go that way and get surrounded. That would have been bad. Now, what does this do? 5% mana stolen per hit. It does have mana leech. Fuck. So then it has to have life leech, right? Oh man. Okay. Okay. We're seeing more now. You need life leech. That's how you make melee work. Guys, the projectile travels fast, like the fastest traveling projectile I've seen thus far. Got ourselves a fountain. Let's leave that there for the time being. Open BNet back in the SC days with the ranked melee banner next to your name to show off. Yeah. It's funny. That's another thing that's crazy about looking back at like Diablo 3 and even StarCraft 2. How much BattleNet fell. BattleNet was fucking revolutionary, and then like it sucked. Like StarCraft 2 at the start, BattleNet was terrible. It got better over time, but still pretty bad. Even booting it up now, the Legacy of the Void update, still not that great. Oh, we have a unique or champion or whatever the hell you want to call it. Oh, he's frost too. Shit. Have a frost potion. Go fuck yourself with your cold. Get that cold shit out of here, boy. These guys, their animation takes a while to go through, so I can actually kite them at least. It's not like those chimeras where the animation starts and you're like just kind of fucked. I'm gonna just take this wand because it gives me one extra slot. I wonder how long that potion lasts. Does it say? 120 seconds? Yeah. Man, you level up slow as balls. There's an added difficulty as well. Forgot what the name of the mode was, like misery or despair or something. We have less HP, and leveling up is even slower. Getting to 5 felt fine, but from level 5 on, you level up very slow. God damn, those projectiles are so fast. What was that? Robes. There's got to be something in the way right there. It doesn't look like I'm hitting that thing. Oh, I guess I'm just out of range. I don't know. Oh. I missed. I was a dead end anyways. Use a small pot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill the boss. I do not know. Holy shit. That is a lot of fuck. Alright, let's use multi-arrow here. This is a good... The hell is that? I think it's a champion with an aura. Something? Yeah. Looked like it was a named mob. Buddy, I can't even cast. I can't even shoot before I get barraged by all their projectiles. I don't like multi-shot. I can't change the spread. So it makes it kind of shit, to be honest. Probably has its use cases. I think the way I use it right now is as good as it gets as far as use case goes. I still think that you're better off just sticking to piercing shot and just lining everything up.
That won't fit.
Just read some of this stuff. Yeah, if I had some constitution, I'd get some good stuff. I feel like I should just toss that, like both of these things already. I don't know if they're... Like, I keep saying it, but like, I really don't know what I should be holding on to.
That won't fit.
But I'm gonna be really fucking pissed off if I carry him all this way and then like one level up, there's like a vendor that's gonna give me stuff for them, you know? We've come too far. Sunken cost fallacy at its finest. Oops. I guess it's also a little bit of FOMO too, huh? See, and then like the way the AI is too, like they kind of just come at you in a line anyways. Is this unique? It is. Use my elemental arrow, try to get a frost on him. Ouch. Damn, bro, how much life you still got? Been red for a minute. Shit. See what this witch hat's got. I definitely wouldn't pump intelligence, but item dodge, mana, yeah. Mana shield.
That won't fit.
It could. Staff of Burning. Let's check out what it's got. See if it's got like a skill we haven't seen yet. Nah, just 1 to 3 fire damage. I mean, there's all these empty slots on the skill book. I should probably bind these, actually. So the way these work, you got these like after the first boss. All these other ones are ones that I learned from actual skill books. But every time, like it's a heal basically. But every third use, it lowers your health by 2. And it's the same thing for mana. So I should have probably had those bound this whole time. I haven't ran out of pots yet, so I haven't needed to fall back on them. Yeah, that's a decent trident. Probably can't use it. Let's see. I can. I should just put... I haven't picked up a shield I can actually wield, so... Oh, I haven't made it this far. What is this, blacksmith? Unbothered blacksmith. Greetings! Another one of those holy order fellas, I reckon. Don't mind me. Best of luck on your travels. Do not fear for my well-being, for these beasts dare not harm me. Since they're all Mr. Kalamanvo's servants, they innately know not to hinder me while I am still under his employment. This text seems like really small to me. It appears, however, that there is no such enchantment for the future as these. I don't think I want to read this. I'm not feeling it right now. Advice. I'm not wielding sword in combat. I can tell you that ahead lies guest quarters. Guest quarters coming up. More bugmen somewhere along. Your comrades that passed through here a few hours ago. Reckon they're not too far from us. Poultice ahead, but okay. Shop. Well, we got to the shop like I was saying, but it's... Yeah, see, you can't do anything. The currency is only these silver skulls, and I can't seem to like get more other than just finding them. So what do we got here? What can I use? I haven't gotten a ring yet. 1 to health on kill. Well, I think we see what we're going to buy. We're going to buy that 1 to health on kill ring with my 1 skull. Yep, that's what we do. Is this my first playthrough? Yes. Played for 2 hours last night on my own. This is about as far as I made it. I died before making it to this blacksmith, so this is now the furthest that I've been. And I decided to just start a new hardcore file for right now. The breeding grounds. So it's taking a while to load. Scary. Skull shield. Let's see what that looks like. Whoops. Cool. We're getting a rarity item quality. I mean, improvements. Did it hit me? Oh no, we got centipedes or something. Gauntlets. I feel stronger. Alright, let's back up and continue our glass cannon shenanigans here. Oh. Bugs can't open doors. Especially not that kind. Oops. Do I just drop into Constitution so I could start putting on some better armor? Just dump 5. A 5er. It might be the smarter way to go, but we're not about playing smart. I got a greater mana pot. Yeah, we're definitely getting deeper. Well, I'm gonna go 1 so I can put this hood on. But that has a different ambient noise I haven't heard. We'll go 30. 24. 1 point into Constitution. We're making big changes. Big changes. 2 extra HP. I'm definitely gonna live now. That 2 HP is gonna change the game. Yeah, I can see a lot of things still require strength, and I'm not gonna pump strength. Because it doesn't directly boost ranged attack damage. So probably best just not bothering. Yeah, I'm beginning to believe that I shouldn't bother carrying this thing. After running into that blacksmith who still wouldn't buy anything from me. I can't use it in the goblin thing. The goblin shrine that like gives me items. So it's probably not even worth carrying. Definitely not going to be using it, so I mean... Just feels weird dropping like a unique item, you know? Oh. Fuck. Thought I killed him. That was a miscalculation. Pointless damage. What's that? Mystical potion. Restores all health. Interesting choice of color. What is that? Staff of Sating. I'm not going to bother looking at it. We're basically in the maggot lair right now. What in the hell slowed me? That looked like something other than cold. These eyeball things like petrifying me or something. Looked like I was gray. What is that? Enticing potion. Let's see. Restores all mana. I mean, my mana pool is so small anyways that a medium mana pot restores all mana. Shatterproof Gauntlet of Spikes. Bubbling Potion. Damn, we're seeing a lot of different potions all of a sudden.
That won't fit.
Bubbling restores all health and mana to full. Glimmering. It's interesting that they just didn't do like greater glimmering. Calling it something else is a choice, I suppose.
That won't fit.
Should have just like made greater, like a greater pot, right? But
That won't fit.
whatever. Mystical is what again? All health? Yeah, we definitely want that. Oh yeah, these things are like petrifying me. Eyeball motherfuckers. Like slowing me down, turning me to stone. I mean, Ricochet doesn't even do that well in a big room either. What else do I have? Oh, I have Exploding Arrow. Haven't tried that yet. I don't know, guys. I feel like there's no reason to use anything other than Piercing Shot. I really don't. It just seems like the way to go, like the way everything lines up for you. Nothing else seems to have the same damage output. I mean, the first skill you get that adds a random element's useful once in a while, when you're just kiting like a unique back and forth, praying to get like poison arrow or ice arrow, you know, something that'll dot or hinder it. But that's kind of it. Everything else, see, like this room, I'm just gonna back up and try to get some piercing shots. These guys not gonna work particularly well because they're ranged. So I guess this would be where we'd want to use. I mean, they're coming out. I'm definitely hitting things because I'm getting mana back. I don't like that you can't change the spread on multi-shot. Oh, demon skin? What does that require? 18 Constitution. It takes Dexterity. So there's one that's Dex and Constitution. 19. Okay, so this is the first piece of armor I've seen that. Oh, I guess I'm lying because this one requires Agility, but Dex and Constitution. So I should be stacking Constitution, which isn't necessarily. That's not news to me. I'm gonna hold on to that because I might start pumping the next couple levels into Constitution if we keep living. Plus, it's not enchanted, so when I come across one of those shrines, I'll be able to enchant it. See what we get. So we're gonna ditch that Paladin shield that I've been holding on to for like, I don't even know, like 4 levels already. Because clearly, I'm not getting a merchant or anyone that wants it. Bro, die, please. The hell's that? The Zalmak?
That won't fit.
The fuck is this? Oh. Tis a sword. Let's go this way. I'm feeling left, but I've been wrong every time so far. Angel tier? Man, bro. Restores 60 health and mana. Okay, man. Don't name every potion something different. Okay? You already have Glimmering Potion, which is a rejuvenation potion, right? So how about you just do small rejuvie, medium rejuvie, greater rejuvie, full rejuvie? You know what I'm saying? Don't give me like, don't name every fucking potion something different with different colors. Like this is pointless bloat to my eyes, you know? I need to be able to just press B and see like 3 colors.
That won't fit.
I don't like that. I don't understand why you would name everything different like that.
That won't fit. That won't fit. That won't fit.
Potions are definitely dropping way more in this level than pretty much the rest of the game thus far. Jesus Christ. This is probably why right here. Can't even see the doorway. Firing ricochets in there. They seem to be doing their job.
No mana.
So there's some use for that, since I couldn't really see what I was doing. That's a boss. Unique. This doorway, I can't see it. I need to stay in the room with them. Warlock's breastplate. Let's check that out. Interesting that they call that a Warlock's breastplate. That kind of strikes me more as a Paladin's breastplate, but okay. I'm gonna pick back up that thingy. Let's go ahead and use this. I think those helms are strength and constitution. Probably just leave that there. Pick up a pot. I'm about to just drop this thing too and just start picking up these pots. Yeah, we're gonna do it. The way this has been going so far, the only thing worth picking up has been the silver skulls. I've only come across one of those goblin things. There's like this shrine. I think it's like a ghoul or a goblin or something. This big gold shrine that you sacrifice items to and it gives you a random item. Seemingly random. I don't know if there's any relation to the item you put in yet, but I've only come across one of those, so it's like I don't know what I'm holding on to all this stuff for. Kind of seems like I just want to hold on to pods, right? So we'll just play like that for now. Maybe when we get further, we'll encounter something that'll teach me otherwise. But in the meantime, pots are basically invaluable, obviously. Yeah, I think Ricochet only bounces once. Let's see, does it say? Arrows that hit a wall or enemy ricochet towards the closest enemy with a small radius. If there are no enemies in range, it will fly off in a random direction. So yeah, it's just once. Why am I not attacking? Yep, dead end. Left it was not. So we're going down. I'm like exploring the whole goddamn level every time. There's a flail. First time I've seen a flail. My intuition on where to go has definitely been off in this game. Literally every time.
That won't fit.
I wonder what that debuff is that covers me in, like, I don't even know what that is. Bones or something? Can't zoom in. Looks like bones. Maybe it's bugs on me. What did I just pick up? A ring. Increases attack rating by 9, 8 lightning resist. Level 1 Purifying Circle. Purifying Circle. Summons 8 spikes in a circle surrounding the target position. Each spike deals 3 hollow damage. Multiple spikes can hit the same target. Okay, let's find that. Give it a try. Might be fun to use on a room full of shit. I'm glad to see that kind of stuff, like more of that popping up. I wish it started sooner, but again, it might just be that I'm getting bad RNG. Because I'd like to see that on more items more often. Try right here. What did I bind it to, too? I barely could even tell what happened. I was expecting that to be like on the floor, not just cast little orbs around my target location. It's like an inverse Nova.
Out of mana.
Holy shit, that hurts. Okay. That petrify they do is no joke. It's so slow. It's like slower than ice. Silver Skull, we definitely want that.
Won't fit.
It's the only currency I know of. That could have ended badly if the bugs surrounded me right there instead of just all lining up. That would have been a bad time. I should probably keep going south, but the hell with it.
No mana.
It's gonna end up being another dead end. Can't get the angle on this guy. Yeah, he poisoned me, of course. Yeah. Alright, so whatever my initial intuition is, gotta go with the opposite. Because we've been wrong every time. I'd imagine we're nearing the end of this floor. Looks like I've uncovered quite a lot. This one's probably a dead end, and I go right. But might as well just clear it. Get that XP's. a lot of shit in there, dude. Look at all that. I feel like I'm gonna hate this trying to play melee. But I'm gonna have to give it a try one of these times. A caster seems kind of rough too, because man, again, you don't really get that many pots in the beginning. So I feel like you're just gonna be mana starved forever. Let's see what's surrounding this room before we go up a level. Kind of close to leveling as well, so I definitely want that level. So I think I'm gonna just pump it into Constitution. I think it might be time to start actually getting some Constitution. Oh man, 8 AR is very tempting, but 5 mana leech is kind of mandatory. What's that?
Won't fit.
Angel tier. Goddamn different potion names, dude. Yeah, the mana leech is too good. We can't get rid of the mana leech. Especially when they're all lining up like that for me. Basically makes my penetrating shot free.
That won't fit.
My piercing arrow.
That won't fit.
Out tuition. How many times you miss? Well, kind of. A missed shot means that mana leech is completely useless. If I'm missing with the AR, then at least the AR is like, I don't know, I guess they're both doing nothing if you miss. Alright, there we go. We leveled. I'm gonna dump it all into
That won't fit.
Constitution, I think. And then the next level, I'll be able to actually equip like a new piece of armor. Yeah. What does it require? 18. So I'm going to do 4. And then the rest into Dex, I think. Yeah. Because either way, next level I'll be getting it. Just so I get something. Iron Blood. See, there's another potion name. What the hell is this one going to do? Is it going to be something else that could have just been like greater something potion? Grants immunity to poison. Iron Blood, you say? Huh. Could use that a while ago. Look at all these pots. Like, this is the economy in this game. It's just carrying a lot of potions. Bring that amulet with me so I have something to trade in case I come up to one of those shrine things. I really don't have enough though. If I were to come up to one of those, I don't have enough to trade. This is strength, right? Strength int, yeah. Increases health, lightning resist. Okay. Let's go back to that. What is this? Demon skin? That's the same thing I have. Sturdy demon skin. No, I got a better one. I missed one area up there, it looks like. I don't see how I would have gotten there, though. Unless there's like a little... Yeah, that might be a doorway right there. Ice wall? Oh, hey, look at... There we go, enchanters. So this is the... You drop a normal item here, and it enchants it, which is exactly what I was hoping for this. What do we get? More mana and reduces projectile incoming damage. Okay, next level we could put that bastard on. Breeding Grounds 2, there's another one of these. It's Maggot Lair level 2.
No mana.
And that Petrify is no joke. Gotta move out of the way, can't let him cast that. Purifying Circle. I like how a book turned into a pot. I think turning around is actually how you avoid it, which is cool. I like that. Yeah, I think you do just turn around. Because it's not like a physical projectile. I like that. Nice little touch. Ow. That fool can hurt me. Yeah. Gotta go this way no matter what. That's a dead end. Looks like the only way to go right now. Good. 5-1, 5-3. That is an upgrade. We'll take it. +2 upgrade? Hell yeah. Oh, that guy looked like he had an aura. I thought it was a unique, but I guess not. Yeah, piercing arrow is just too good. There's no reason to use anything else, like quite literally. There's like the occasional use case for ricochet and multi-shot. But I mean, you're kiting so much anyways that like you're gonna be in a position that it's just better to use piercing arrow. Period. Guess I haven't given explosive arrow enough of a shot. Pun intended. But every time I spend my mana on anything else, it just feels like I should have spent it on what's it called? Piercing. What is mine? 4-0? This is 12-0, so I mean it's better. I lose mana, lose 6 mana, but for that. And this is what we're holding on to. How do we look? A little different. Looks like leather armor now. Did lose mana, but we have mana leech, so not the worst thing. Not mean to right click that. It's actually the first time I've accidentally right clicked down there and used a pot. I guess that's the danger of putting this so high up on the HUD. Even though it's only happened once, I'm pissed off that it happened at all. Oh, that's a lot. Come on. They're all casting the stone. Petrify. We need to just run. Jesus Christ. This is brutal.
Out of mana.
I can't tell which one is going to hit me with the
mana.
Petrify. And I keep getting stun locked. Bro. No! I was spamming pot and it didn't come out. I kept getting stun locked. No! 2 hours and 43 minutes we lived, boys. Killed 939 enemies. Level 9? Does it say what level we made it up to? Like what floor? Killed 10 named enemies. Does it say what floor we made it up to anywhere? I only casted 4 spells. It's pretty funny. It doesn't. Fuck. That sucks. I will be right back. One moment. Okay, well. I think now we re-roll and try melee out. Those little fuckers, man. I knew that was dangerous too. I felt the danger. But I couldn't get away because of the petrify. Oh, new game just like starts over on this one, huh? I thought it was gonna take me to the... Alright. We can do it again. It's fine, I don't really care. Let's go sword and board. Sorry, Iron Man. All right. Well, we begin our ascent. So this is just block, right? Raise your shield to block incoming attacks. Any physical attacks or projectiles from the front will only deal 25% damage. And I don't think you can hold it. I think it's just like you time it. The sword sound is pretty funny. Haven't really played with it with headphones on, so really hearing it is... It's got like a lingering sound that doesn't quite make sense. But I mean, that's just like brutally nitpicking. Dude, the tracking. I saw you casting for days, so I was running around you. Yeah, you gotta time the block. It's an interesting decision. Looks like I stunned him. Bro, this is... You definitely gotta rely on the stun block. The window's so small because it's so fast. It's like 6 frames of a block. We already found the level up, but we're gonna want to level up our character a bit before ascending. I don't know how I feel about melee and like blocking. I don't know, man. I don't know how melee is possible in this. Based off of what I saw in the higher levels. Seems very painful to play this way. It's like, I feel like I'm gonna have to kite anyways. In which case I might as well have a ranged weapon. I get that. Whoop, I accidentally double potted. I get that, like, you're gonna need to use kiting in any RPG, ARPG. Whoops. But, like, I don't know about this. Like, it's not like I can run back and avoid a hit most of the time. And I did level up and I haven't leveled yet, so that's not helping, but, like, I don't know. Every 5 points increases damage every 5. And we're still going to need attack rating. We can just skip agility. So it's just going to be constitution and strength, of course. Let's put the first 5 in. I mean, I'm already, like, I feel like this run's already fucked. I already have no pots. life leech. Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I can think of is just hoping for good RNG on your drop, right? Because I mean this looks too brutal. Look at this. These are all ranged. I'm just gonna get fireballed to death. I don't have mana to block because I already wasted all my shit. Okay, well we got armor. It's fucking robes though. It's not. This feels like trying to play a barb in level 2 in Diablo 2, but like a challenge barb where you're doing something painful. Armor over dodge. Dude, sometimes this thing is really jank. Yeah, it feels like I'm playing a challenge run in Diablo 2 right now. Where I'm like, no skills. Only melee clicking. I'm gonna die. Like there's just no way around it. We're gonna die. I mean, we leveled. That's one way around it. Basically, Whirlwind Barb. Barb in general, I mean, Barbarian's one of the worst classes in Diablo 2. If it's like basically the worst class in Diablo 2. I mean, you can make a good one, but like... Like, do I want to play a Barb or literally anything else that can actually kill stuff? We're gonna have to stay on this level a little longer. We gotta try to level up, but that's not gonna happen. We're gonna die. And like, this isn't like Elden Ring. This isn't Dark Souls, where like have a lot of follow through, or you have like a big window to see like the enemy attack so you can parry it. I don't know, man. I don't think that melee is very good in this. It seems really bad. Like really bad. Like poorly thought out bad. Unless you just get lucky with like a good drop like right off the bat. Like yeah, like you would need life leech or something. Let's read what the other melee skills are. No, like that's all it is, right? Let's drop the shield. Yeah, it's all the same. So melee weapons have the same shit. I thought that it was just like to the spear. But no, it's you basically just have zeal and haste and one that increases your resist. Because even when I'm landing the blocks, I'm still taking 25% of the damage. It looks like it's stunning them or doing something to them. I don't know what that thing is actually doing. I don't know if it's slowing them down, making them easier to hit, or maybe increasing damage to them. But like, I'm still taking damage. So like, and the timing on it is really bad. Like, look at that. With 3 things just wailing on me? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think melee is kind of dog shit in this, unfortunately. So hey, they captured that part of the Diablo experience. Melee sucks ass. Roll a sork. Well, I mean, fucking Barbarian, the easiest way to level a Barb is leveling Shout as it is, which is funny. Because you get the whatever that one is that does damage. But even then, like, you're stuck for how long without having any damage output? You're basically just, like, left-clicking things. You're just, like, basic attacking things, which takes so long. Like, I think a successful block needs to be better. I don't know, man. Trying to remain positive about it because I'm probably just bad. But it does not feel good to play. It doesn't seem viable. Based off of the kind of shit I've seen that it throws at you later. Like, you saw the rooms I was clearing in my last run that I died. Now imagine I'm melee. How? just how is all I can ask. But how? Slow. Artem the Wizard. I haven't found this guy yet. Hail adventure. You happen to memorize any spells powerful enough to break enchanted chains? Six full mana potions. And he can help me. Okay. Well, I got 3. Need 3 more. Yeah, or like the thing that killed me on my my last run. Those petrify things. Or just all those bugs in general. How in the hell would I deal with that with melee? Like, I really don't like the block. The block thing is actually stupid. It should just let me hold it up. Like, because it acts like a parry. Like, I need to time it like I'm parrying. So I should be able to hold it and like a perfect timing parry. I don't know. Dude, please stop doing that. Yeah, it doesn't feel good even when you time it right, because you still get hit and then there's still like more enemies around you hitting you. Yeah, I don't know. I think melee sucks in this, unfortunately. I don't think I would play melee at all. Unless you just want to suffer and say that you're God among men because you played melee. This seems like needlessly brutal. Which was my initial impression, to be honest.
I can't do that.
Kind of seemed like melee was ass, but now that I'm trying it, yeah, my impression remains the same. That looks like a fun room to claw through. When do I get, that requires agility.
You don't frighten me.
So I don't even get... I didn't even look at that. So Constitution is the shield ones, but the fucking melee ones are agility? Why? Why wouldn't it be strength? You're telling me I need agility to use Zeal. What? At least make it Dex. I don't understand that, dude. I don't like that. I don't like melee. It's official. Melee sucks balls in this. That's the final nail in the coffin. Caution is in caution, don't fucking play melee. That's disappointing. Okay, so I got okay. Reflect projectile. I'd imagine I just have to time it like a parry. Let's see. Okay, now that's cool. I like that. That costs 3 mana though. And like some of these rooms are just like I saw that coming. I don't know. It's better than the block mechanic. Like, see, I'm successfully blocking these guys, but like it's not rewarding because I'm still taking a lot of damage. I don't know. I don't know what you would do to fix that. It just seems like fundamentally like bad design at its core. I don't know how you would alleviate that. What is that? Fetish? That's funny. I mean, melee's hard to do in these games because you're balancing it against ranged. But yeah, I don't think this is it.
That won't fit.
I don't think you quite nailed it, buddy. 2 to 5. Let's go with the club. All right, I have enough mana pots to go back to that dude that was chained up. Let's go see what he does now. I think he was all the way at the bottom. Got ourselves a little diaper hat. This one or that room at the very bottom? I forget. Very bottom. I think it was definitely on this floor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this one. That's it. I mean, that's not even worth it.
I can't do that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I would just stick to ranged. I have to try wizard out next, playing like a Sork. I guess I got a lot of mana pots this time. Yeah, this wand gives me one mana on kill. That's something. Because I feel like you would just be mana starved pretty badly on a Sork build. One way that you could alleviate the block thing is if it was free. It was just inherent on a shield. Because it doesn't seem that good, so I don't know if that would really change much, to be honest. I don't know the answer. But I just know this doesn't feel good. Feels bad, man. I'm surprised there's no, like, cleave that you unlock immediately, either. Because That's one of the common complaints in all of the ARPGs is the melee just doesn't have like a cleave. And I know that this is more D1 than anything, so like
That won't fit.
having like one target at a time like fits Diablo 1 a lot more, but still I feel like you should have a cleave option like immediately. Should be one of the first skills you unlock, not haste or zeal. It's like all those fucking reflects.
That won't fit. That won't fit.
Kind of life on kill or like replenish early on may help. Yeah, if you got a skill. Oh man, this haste one also takes health. I thought it was mana, so it's health. It just doesn't. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, maybe if you got like a buff, a temp buff, that was like for the next 10 seconds, gain life leech or life on kill as like one of your first skills early on. Like I'm trying to brainstorm to find a solution to why I don't like it as opposed to just saying it's shit. That's not productive. But I really don't have an answer, a straight answer. Because like the bottom line is it just doesn't feel fun to play like this. And because I've already seen like 10 levels up, I can tell you that unless you get like a really good roll on items, this isn't viable. And if it is viable, you're going to be playing in a way that's just not fun. You're going to just be kiting with a melee weapon. At which point it's like, why am I not playing a ranged character then? I can't just town portal and go buy like a bunch of potions. So like there needs to be a baked in way to recover health that doesn't rely on finding the item. So I think the solution would be to make one of the first skills you get give you like, yeah, like a life leech, something, life on kill. There's got to be something to offset this. Anything in here? Alright, well, we cleared the whole floor. Just trying to level up, really. And see, now I have a bow in my offhand, and it's like, I kind of want to just use the bow. But
That won't fit.
it's also strange to me that the melee weapon would require agility to use like the skills, frankly. That doesn't really make sense to me. It should be dex. Even the description of agility, it measures your footwork, flexibility, and speed, right? So my foot, you're telling, like, to the dev, right? You're telling me my footwork is gonna make me be able to multi-strike better. Maybe think about that. My footwork is gonna allow me to attack with my mace better. Okay. All right. Oh, well, this is the boss. I'm dead. There's literally no way in fucking hell I'm gonna kill this guy. With even if I had all pots, I don't think I'd be killing this guy. We're gonna stick with using melee. I guess I'll just enchant the club. Should I enchant the armor? I don't know. Maybe the armor because I'm taking so much damage. The club's kind of crap. Fuck it. Increases health by 7. I mean, not. I guess. Yeah, the shield reflects projectiles as like a parry, which is cool, but it just doesn't. It doesn't alleviate like the core issues though. Alright, well, let's die. Like, look at, you hear that clash? That's me parrying. You see how useful that is? I'm totally living way longer because I'm blocking, right? This is stupid. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying. I mean, I know it's a solo dev, and I know that like this is like meant to be like a hardcore Diablo 1, which is fine. But I don't think you hit the sweet spot with melee. I'm not trying to be overly negative or anything, but like I think it's pretty bad if I'm being perfectly honest. To the point where it's just not. It's not fun. It's not worth playing as it at all. At all. So I think melee is a go back to the drawing board. Try again. Because this ain't it, chief. So my next question would be... Wand. What... So this is wand damage. This is obviously how you learn stuff. Okay, so attack rating is still going to affect your wand. Your chance to hit with the wand. That's what I assumed, but like, I don't know, there's some dumb shit like agility affecting my zeal. I can't get over that, I'm sorry. Like that is actually funny to me. My footwork is how I use my mace. To use my mace, I need to have good footwork. I can't with that one. The stat that increases my dodge speed is how I use zeal. Like the more ways I find to word it, the funnier it is. Let's start with fireball, or is it on my? It's on my wand. Fireball is like fucking instant. Balance changes being in the works is like, I mean, that's like not even, I don't give a shit, right? This isn't an early access game. Melee feels fundamentally broken to me. You shouldn't, was this play tested at all? Like, I don't know. And I know there's gonna be some hardcore Giga Chad that's like, I beat the game melee fucking naked, bro. I don't care, dude. Did you have fun doing it? I doubt it. And one thing I would really like is better better hitboxes for sure. Like the click boxes are just off sometimes. I think that's a big priority as well, especially in the environment. Sometimes you click and your character just like dirts the fuck out. You end up like taking needless damage because of it. So I should probably just like level up mind for mana and wand. Let's just go 5 on my first level, and next level is probably 5 into int. So I can use the skill books I inevitably find. Time is it anyways? I'm probably gonna get going in a minute here. It's about that time to make some din din. Pretty hungry. That's how I know it's time. I'm getting very hungry. What do we got? Shocking disc. I think that skill is like charge bolt essentially, but it's just one bolt that bounces around. It's pretty cool because I tried it out my very first time playing. Wait, shocking discharge? No, I don't know if I tried that one. I think the one I tried was like shock disc or thunder disc or something. Something like that. They burst through that fucking door. There's a room of shit. Yeah, and so far, Mage is playing kind of just how I expected as well. Like, you're going to be so mana starved without getting a good skill early on. It's difficult, right? Because the big thing is not having a town portal, like no town to retreat to, which I like the idea of, but I think you need to focus on figuring out a better balance to make that actually viable for multiple play styles. Because I can already tell you right now, the way this is set up, outside of the like people that are down to do like the most ridiculous challenges and just be like miserable just for the sake of saying they did it, like you're only appealing to a very, very small amount of people with the way this is set up. Because you're essentially you're stripping away so much player choice with some of these decisions. And these games are all about player choice. Like, you need to be able to play the way you want to play. And if you tell me that I can only play an archer or be fucking miserable, then, I mean, you're not going to sell a lot of these. You're going to get all the Diablo fans, and that's going to be it. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of Diablo fans refunded it too, to be honest with you. They started off playing a melee build first. I would not be surprised if you got a lot of refunds. I'm going to be straight up, just 100% honest with you. That's 100% going to happen if it's not already happening to you. Getting a lot of pots this run for this first level, second level, whatever level I'm on. So I'm definitely seeing big differences in some of the RNG. And that last run that I did with the melee, I found a lot of items early on. I'm not finding as many items early on this one, but we do have 2 skill books already, which is pretty fast as well. So I'm seeing a bit of a variety just in that and the RNG on drops. It looks like named monsters, like champions, uniques, whatever you want to call them, are pretty fucking rare, period. And they're the ones that give you like the loot explosions. I don't really feel like I'm getting a lot from chests. I haven't seen this room before. With this pit. This is the first time I'm seeing this room. In like 3 runs now? 4 runs? See an enchant circle on the map, I think it is. One of the enchant shrines. I guess it's not a shrine, but whatever it is. The thing that enchants my item. I really want one of those wands that I found that gives me mana on kill. Did not kill you. It hit you twice. I even heard you yell. Oh, it's a named. I just said that there's not many named mobs. There we go. This might be the earliest that I've seen a named mob. Please. I don't think she dropped the wand. She did actually, but it only increases mana, and I lose +1 to fireball, so that is not going to help me. I leveled. Damn, how long ago did I level? I didn't even pay attention to that. Let's go. I think I need 2 to learn those. And then we'll just go mind. I'm like kind of purposely trying to stack stats to really get a feel of like the intended balance of stat distribution. So that's probably the way to go for now. Attack rating, mind. Spell casting speed. I mean, my fireball comes out like fucking instantly, but let's see. It's probably just FCR. Yeah.
That won't fit. That won't fit.
What did I get? Ice Spike casts 3 frozen spikes in an arc. Multiple spikes can hit the same enemy. Shocking discharge up for foes who come near you. I kind of wish you just went the Diablo 2 route, where like just having a skill I could bind it instead of needing to increase my skill wheel. And here's why. Okay, I'm going to show you why right now. This is just multi-shot. That's what it sounded like. So I get the thought process to why you would want to lock being able to equip skills or more spells to a stat increase, right? Because you think that it's an RPG. I want to lock more stuff behind your skill, which I don't have a problem with. But here's why I have a problem with making it so, because you need int, right? Int is tied to needing to increasing your spell wheel slot. So I can only equip 2 spells at a time right now because my int's so low, even though I have 3. In Diablo 2, I would be able to just hotkey it right off the bat because it's in my spell book. Now, the reason why I think it's stupid is because a good player, and you'll see this all the time in Diablo 2, is just going to do this. Equip it. So why lock it behind anything? Just let me hotkey the damn thing from the get-go. If you want to gate me another way, do it in a more meaningful way. Because if I can just like bring up my spellbook and equip the skill anyways, at the cost of like more APM at a minor inconvenience, that's just kind of redundant. It's irrelevant. I don't understand why you do that. And the reason why I bring up D2 is because people who have played Diablo 2 for like 20 years, like I have, a lot of the times you're playing the game like this, with your inventory open. Why? Because you're spamming pots. You're just guzzling fucking mana pots 24/7. So in Diablo 2, you already have a very high APM, is what I'm getting at. You're clicking all the fucking time in Diablo 2. You're managing a lot of stuff at once at the higher level of play. And you're able to do that here. So it's just one of those decisions that like, I see what you're going for, but I would sack it. It doesn't really make sense. It doesn't add anything to the game.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Let's do mind. Yeah, so a wand, I forgot to check that. A wand doesn't even have combat arts, which are just your skills that are tied to the weapons. So the wand doesn't even have a combat art. And see, that's another missed opportunity. The wand could give you a buff that gives you, like I was saying earlier, like mana on hit, mana on kill, or like just a temporary buff, just to kind of alleviate some of the moments when like you're relying on a health or a mana pot drop. Without skills like that, you're just pigeonholing the player to play like one very specific way, or just relying on the RNG gods to give you early on life leech, mana leech, life on kill, mana on kill, or just an abundance of pots, which from what I'm seeing this time I actually did get a lot of pots, I will admit. Way more than I got my first 2 times. So I don't know. It's hard to have a comment on that specifically because, you know, it's so RNG heavy. Like you really, like runs can look so fucking different in Diablo 1 and 2. So I have no doubt that there's some of that here as well. Where like you're gonna have runs where you do get like the god item immediately that you need, and then you're gonna have others where you just don't find shit. It's just the way it is. So, 2 agi. What did this one do? Yeah, we'll go to 2 agi. Then we'll carry this one with us because it's blue. Blood, what was that? Bloodlust? Haven't seen that skill yet. Based off of how it sounds, probably like a speed. Probably literally Bloodlust from like WoW and shit. I can learn it. I know that much. Let's see. Bloodlust multiplies damage output by 1.2. Killing an enemy using a melee weapon increases its duration by 2 seconds. Huh. Okay. So I wonder if there is a spell that does give you life leech and like mana leech, right? Kind of sounds like there would be based off of Bloodlust. Bloodlust would be good for a melee build, obviously.
katana.
The Dark Archer? Yeah, it definitely sounds like that. That's clearly what he was going for. Like, no question about it. Okay, well, I think we just want int so I can start learning things. That's 18. Well, I'm not going to be able to learn it in this one, so we'll just go one up.
That won't fit.
I don't know why I'm carrying these. I mean, I know why I'm carrying them in case I come across one of the thingamabobs, but I don't think you can come across that statue just randomly. I think that's like a fixed point in the map after fighting the first boss. 'Cause I haven't seen one yet where you trade items up. Oh, this is the boss level. And every time I've been here, over here has been an enchant shrine thingy, yeah. I don't think I have anything to enchant.
I can't do that.
So you are playing D2 right now? Yes, just these, because I have them. Alright, I'm gonna fight this guy, either win or lose, and then probably go and eat. Let's see what this does. I haven't used it yet. Okay, so it's just for the moment that I cast it, that it does damage right next to me. It's not like a persistent thing. I thought it was persistent.
That won't fit.
Like, it feels powerful. Like mage feels powerful. It's all the balancing decisions that I just don't think I can fully get behind. Haven't gotten around to testing out. I mean, I would hope Diablo 2 would run good. Or D2R anyways. I was surprised how good D2R looks in 2K. I was already able to play it like pretty much ultra, but like on actual ultra, like basically super sampling it, looks fucking sweet, especially on the better monitor. But yeah, I am gonna be going. I gotta make food. I'm starving. Been streaming for almost 4 hours now. So I've put about 6 hours into this game now, probably a little more. And here's the thing. Here are my impressions, right? Because I do want to give some impressions here. I think that after watching gameplay, you already know if you're going to like the game. I don't think that there's anything outside of what you're seeing that's going to change your mind, either positive or negative. You know damn well already if you're going to like the game from watching it. If you like Diablo 1, you're probably going to like this. Even if you have the same complaints I do, you're probably still going to like it. I mean, I'm liking it. I just think that there's some interesting choices being made here to keep the game difficult that don't need to be the way they are, and it would still be difficult. Or there's ways to make the difficulty feel more rewarding than it currently feels. Yeah, I don't know. I think Melee is in a really bad place, to the point where like it doesn't even feel tested, honestly. And if it was tested, then it must have been tested by like fucking Giga Chads that play Diablo 1 naked and beat it no problem. You know what I mean? Like I don't see the average person enjoying it like at all. Which is fine if you only want to appeal to hardcore D1 fans. But I mean I think you want to make some money on the game too. So you got to rework Melee like almost entirely in my opinion. I think that some of the stat requirements are ridiculous, like requiring agility to use like Zeal essentially is, I don't understand how you arrive at that conclusion. Yeah, I mean some enemy density is just a little too crazy. Like I get making things more difficult, but you need to focus where you make things more difficult. What I'm trying to get at is I feel like a real lack of player choice in here. I don't feel like I can play how I want to play because of how the game immediately starts punishingly difficult. And again, it might just be that the RNG gods haven't blessed me early on enough to be like, oh, that magic moment where it all clicks, where it's like, oh, I got life leech like on my second kill or something like that, which would of course drastically change the perceptive of how that run goes. But you can't rely on that. You need to have some things baked into the weapons to alleviate some of this shit, because like Melee just feels bad, dude. Timing the block is a cool idea, but in practice, like being surrounded and having to time the block over and over and it's like 6 active frames is ridiculous. And you still take 25% of the damage anyways. Reflect is cool, and I think it's awesome that you time that. I like that idea, but you need to figure out how to transfer that into Melee as well. I think that you should probably have some sort of AoE early on if you're going to throw in like rooms that have dozens of enemies and you're expecting people to actually play Melee. Bake it into one of the skills. Bake it into one of the weapon types. I don't know. It doesn't feel like you learned from some of the biggest mistakes that Diablo 1, 2, and other ARPGs have made over and over again, just because you want to make Diablo 1 like as hardcore as possible. And I think that that's a mistake. I think that that's a big pitfall that some indie devs fall down. And I can see that you've made that mistake. A lot of people aren't going to agree with me. A lot of people are going to like the hardcoreness, and that's fine. I'm just some fucking idiot on the internet. But that's my opinion. I think that the game is quite good still. I do think it's worth its asking price. I feel like I'm still going to play it. I'm going to follow it. I hope it gets better. I'm still going to play it in this state too. I'll probably just play Archer only, to be honest with you. Yeah, I do recommend it. It's like $13 right now. Go support the guy. But yeah, I do think that there's a lot of work that needs to be done. It feels like it might be an early access title, and it isn't. Because again, Melee just does not feel tested to me. It feels really bad. Really bad. Yeah. That is my thoughts on Tower of what is this game even called again? I honestly don't even remember. Calimanvo. Tower of Calimanvo. Yeah, it's more of a forced difficulty rather than operator error. Yeah, it's an arbitrary difficulty. It doesn't ramp up. It's not difficult because of yeah, the difficulty is just very artificial. That's kind of the bottom line. But at the end of the day, I do enjoy it. I mean, I just sat here and played it for 4 hours. I had fun. I had fun playing it. Not so much fun when I was trying Melee out, but I overall had a lot of fun. Ranged felt good. But, you know, speaking on that, ranged, I also feel like the skills don't feel well balanced. As I feel I showed pretty well, piercing shot's the only one that's worth anything. Like, what I say earlier? In Diablo 2, multi-arrow, multi-shot, it's so good because, one, you could control its trajectory so you can really tighten the spread, which helps a lot. But also, penetrate is its own skill. So multi-shot will pierce enemies. If you're going to put penetrating shot on its own skill, which is fine, then multi-shot needs to do more damage because they're not going to penetrate. So a lot of what makes multi-shot so fucking good in Diablo 2 is it's penetrating as well. Having just a spread of arrows that are going to stop on one enemy, that I can't even tighten the spread so multiple arrows hit the same enemy, it's pointless to have it then, because I'm better off just kiting back through a doorway or through a narrow passageway and penetrating shot. And that goes for every other skill that the bow and arrow has. Like, the first skill kind of sucks. It has its uses, the elemental one, but that one's fine. That's your first skill, whatever. Penetrating shot, only one you're worth using. And then it's multi-shot, just said how that one feels. Ricocheting shot has its use if you're shooting into a room and you can't see what the hell's going on, which I had a few times, so I got some use out of that at least. What was after that? Explosive arrow didn't really feel like anything, honestly. I used it like 4 times, every time felt lackluster. I always just kept falling back on piercing arrow because it's the only one worth using. So yeah, I haven't used enough of the magic skills or seen enough of them to have too much of an opinion on it, other than without getting lucky with having a lot of mana pots drop, or again, a god roll on like life leech, mana leech, or mana on kill early on. I'm not sure a mage would be super viable. At least you get a wand, so you can just ranged attack. But then we start falling back into that same trap that I keep saying, where you're stripping away player choice. Where, like, I'm gonna have to just kite with the ranged attack. And if that's gonna be 90% of my playtime, because the game is forcing me to play that way, then I might as well just always roll as an archer, spamming penetrating arrow. Like, I feel like everything that I've said always goes back to that point. You know what I mean? Like, we're always just ending up at, like, you should probably just play this way, or have a bad time. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Game is fun though. I don't want to sound too negative, but I'm just giving my feedback, because I've played a lot of ARPGs. I got thousands of hours in Diablo 2. I probably have 1,000 plus in Diablo 1. I haven't played that game in decades, but when I did play it, I played the living shit out of it. So this is all, we're all just treading the same ground here, and I feel like this game has a lot of potential. And I would follow it. I would probably pick it up if you've seen this and you enjoy anything that you've seen. I would go ahead and pick it up. It's worth it. You will get fun out of it, and I'm sure it will get better. But yeah, it needs some changes. You're gonna buy the game right now just to refund it? I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people buy it and refund it after playing Melee and doing a run that takes an hour and a half as a Melee build. And then, like, looking at the time, sweating, you know, insert whatever sweat meme. Like, oh, I gotta hit that refund button under the 2-hour window, because this shit sucks. But alright, guys, I'm gonna get going. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching the game. Again, pick it up if you enjoyed it. Just go pick it up. $10. Not setting you, it's setting you back like one shitty meal, right? Just go pick it up. You'll enjoy it. Join the Discord. Tell the guy all the stuff that I said. Let's have the developer make this game even better and bring it up to that level that it could very easily be, because the foundation here is already very good. It just needs a couple of tweaks and it'll be even better. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Take care.